Hello and welcome to Ask a Mechanic. It can't have escaped your attention that it's a bit chilly this morning, and we're getting to that time of year where vehicle maintenance is more important than ever. If you come with me, I will show you how you can make sure your vehicle is prepared for the worst. Let's have a look. As in any other time of the year, in winter it's even more important to make sure you can see and you can stop. So let's take a first look at tyres. These tyres on this vehicle are not winter tyres. However, they are all nearly new. If you are running winter tyres, then that is fantastic. However, not everybody has the available cash to buy winter tyres or the available space to store them. So if you don't have winter tyres, you don't have the ability to get winter tyres, just make sure that the summer tyres that you're running are in good condition. Next thing. It's just as important for you to be able to see where you are going as it is for people to be able to see you. So, lights and number plates. Make sure that they are free from mud and dirt and that they are also scraped along with your windows. Screen wash. During most of the year, I tend to run a 50-50 mix of screen wash and water. However, when the temperature starts to get to around about 0, maybe a couple of degrees over, I will always use screen wash concentrate straight out the bottle, straight into the screen wash reservoir. Why do I do this? Well, the freezing properties of neat screen wash are immense, and you will never ever get that cold in the UK, which is why I always know that no matter how cold it is outside, when I start the car, the screen wash will always work. While we're in the engine bay, let's talk about coolant, or as it's more aptly known at this time of year, antifreeze. Now, inside your antifreeze reservoir, it should be a colour. It could be pink, it could be blue, it could be green, but it should not be brown, it should not be rusty, and it definitely should not just be water. So why is this? Because antifreeze has much lower freezing temperature than water does. What happens to water when it freezes? It expands. Your engine is full of water as well as oil for the cooling system. If that water expands when the engine is turned off overnight, when it's very, very cold, you can crack cylinder heads, you can crack cylinder blocks, and that will be the end of the engine. If you don't know when your coolant was last changed, or your coolant does not look like a decent orange, blue or green colour, then get it flushed and get it changed, ready for the colder temperatures. And talking of windows, they're pretty important as well. Don't scrape a tiny hole in the middle of your windscreen and you think you can see where you're going, because I promise you, you can't. Make sure you scrape your windscreen thoroughly all the way across, scrape the side windows, and make sure that you scrape your mirrors as well so that you can see what's behind you as well as what's coming up. And the final thing which I deem very important, which a lot of people overlook, is a big fluffy blanket. It takes up hardly any space in the vehicle, but you will find that if you do happen to break down, the vehicle gets cold very, very quickly. Even if you're not all that far from home, by the time you wait for recovery, there's likelihood that you might become very, very poorly. So the best thing to do is to keep a nice fluffy blanket in the vehicle so that you know you can stay warm at all times. Well, that's my top tips for keeping your vehicle ready for the road when it gets really cold. If there's anything that I've missed, drop me a comment or drop a message. If there's a video you'd like me to make, please let me know and I'll see what I can do. Bye for now.